You ever wonder what the difference between the newest Bobby Shew trumpet and the 8310Z is? Well, I have both here at the house, and I want to do a comparison for you, so stay tuned. Thanks so much. Everybody, it's Trent Austin from Austin Custom Brass. I hope you're having a fantastic day and staying safe. Thanks again for your great support of the shop. So appreciate all you do for us right now. As you might know, the shop is closed, but we are manning the phones and doing a lot of mail orders still. So be sure to not only subscribe to this YouTube channel, and thanks again, but give us a call and talk shop with us. As you might know, I have in my own personal collection a 8310Z Generation II Bobby Shew trumpet. In fact, I'll put a few videos up on the top corner, I think it's this corner, that will go to some of those product demonstrations. But I had a customer recently ask, hey, what's the difference between these horns? So I thought that, hey, why not try to do a little quick comparison of the two horns. I'm not sure there actually is even one of these online. I would assume that Yamaha has done a discussion of this, but it's pretty basic. Let's just talk about it. I'm gonna do some playing demonstrations as well, but first and foremost, if you look at the newest Bobby Shew trumpet, now this one has cool bling buttons from my friend unedited up in Canada, but the tops of the buttons are stock, just the inlays are different. So they have what I call box style buttons versus if I go to this one, now coincidentally, this one also has cool inlaid buttons, but see how that has a thinner profile top. So that's one of the things that you can look at when you're actually looking at the difference between the trumpets. The weight of the older Shew trumpet is a little bit more substantial. In my hand, I haven't actually set them on a scale and I can't get to my shop to weigh them, so I can't vouch for that entirely, but it feels a little bit heavier, although it's still a light trumpet. The valve block itself is different. So this is the older 8310Z. You can actually see some wear on this because this is a used instrument that we are selling. And then, hold on. The newer one has a different valve block, especially look around the top, the two-piece ferrules. In fact, it's funny because you can see some acid bleeds here. I don't know if you can, yeah, right around here where my finger is, there's a little acid bleed. So it's a two-piece valve block. The bell inscription is slightly different. In this one, hopefully you'll be able to see that. Let's see if I can get it closer. You see how it says Yamaha Custom Z. Now the other one does that as well, but the difference you'll see is it has an established, see, under the Z, the Custom Z, it says established in 1887. So that's the primary differences. There are other differences. The bell shape's different. Like I said, the weight's different. I think the lead pipe is slightly different. The feel of the horns are dramatically different in my opinion. I've always had a love-hate relationship with both the 6310 and the first generation 8310Z. This one I like a lot, although I'm not a fan of the valves. I'm not a fan at all. I'm spoiled by the Adams valve block. This valve block feels a little clunky and heavy to me. It's fine, but overall it just feels a little bit different. So let's do some playing demonstrations on the horns. So I'll be jostling the audio mic here in between. So let's start with a little Arbin, and we'll do it first on the older Shew, the Gen I Shew. Hopefully you can hear a sound difference. If you do, post them in the comments here. But both horns play very, very well. Both have a similar resistance profile to me, which is that step bore. So it does, if you're not used to a slightly more resistant horn, they can feel like it fights you almost instantly, but it actually feels quite lovely. Let's do a ballad, and I'll play a little bit of Body and Soul, just the A sections, so you can hear. Actually, I'll do the bridge on both horns, so you can actually hear the comparison of the two horns. Let me turn this mic down again. I will start with the 2. And then we'll go to the 1. So this is the older one, first one. Now I'll do a little bit of an orchestral excerpt so you can hear the difference on these. Starting with, again, I'll start with the 2 because it's in my hand right now. One. Operator error isn't the horn, unfortunately. Now I'll start on the 1, and I'll just play a couple choruses on the blues. And then on the 2. Again, if you have opinions of the horns, please put them in the comments here. Now I will switch out. This is a Shogrill hybrid mouthpiece that I play, which is around a 1C. And now I'll switch it out to a much shallower mouthpiece for commercial playing. And I'll play you one of my favorite excerpts to play, which is the Phil Collins Hanging Long Enough. My dogs upstairs might bark, but hold on. And then with the 2. and then I'm going to give you a little bit of a Michael Jackson song. Starting with the 2. And then the 1. So there you have a little bit of a demonstration on a bunch of different styles of the 2 Shew trumpets. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button wherever it might be. Thanks so much for your great support. We are still open via phones, so give us a call, 816-410-0826. Email us anytime, info@austinCustomBrass.com. Stay safe, have an awesome day, and thanks again for your great support. Cheers.